we are in Madrid. Today I thought I would take you through a day in my life in Madrid, Spain as a digital nomad. First things first, it's about 7 a.m. and I just woke up. Usually at home, if you watch my videos or follow me on Instagram, I usually wake up around like 4:30 a.m. But it's difficult in Spain because the Spanish are just on a much later schedule. So there's not a lot to do in the morning. Like things don't even open up until 8 a.m. So I've adjusted my sleep schedule and now I'm waking up around 7-ish and then heading out to get some breakfast around 7:30, 8 a.m. So that's what we're gonna do today. A big thing I wanted to show in today's vlog is kind of how to balance work and life. So what I've been doing a lot of here, I mean, every day my schedule changes a bit, but today's schedule at least looks like I'm gonna go and get breakfast and go for a walk in this really cool park that has like ancient Egypt stuff, which is very random. And then I'm going to come back and do some work before going to lunch with a friend. Lunch in Spain doesn't start until 2 p.m. So it'll be a late lunch for an American because in America lunches are usually at like noon. And then after that I'll do some more work and we might go for another walk later today. Walking while I've been here has been my workout because I don't have a gym membership, but I've really just been enjoying walking around the city of Madrid. It's a gorgeous city. It's insane to me as an American because there's so much history here compared to like in America because it's older, you know? So in America, if you walk somewhere and something's old, it's like 200 years old. But here, if you walk somewhere and something's old, it's like 700 years old. And I mean, the ancient Egypt statues that we're gonna go see today, I don't know why they're in Spain. I hope that there's some sort of explanation, but they're gonna be from, you know, the BC times. So that's super awesome. First though, I just need to finish straightening out my hair. I'm not like straightening it so it's perfect, just so it looks, you know, kind of cute. I think it looks good. I'll show you the fit for today. Hopefully you'll be able to see the fit from here, but I'm wearing just jeans and like this cute button shirt. I'll bend down so you can see the button shirt. Yeah, so that's today's fit, and then I'll wear sneakers with it just so that I can walk around. In case you're curious what my room looks like, I actually did this thing called a co-living community. So I have my own bedroom, I share a bathroom and like a kitchen, but I'll show you the bedroom now and then maybe later in the day I'll show you what the common space looks like. This is it. It's a little bit messy just because there's a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's basically the entire space. It's quite small, but it's enough room for me. And this is where I normally do my work. I have the book there because I had to set my laptop on top of it in order that I can actually work without hurting my back. So really quick before heading out the door, I'm going to answer some emails because I'm working Eastern Standard Time, but my schedule is really flexible because I am a freelancer / I own a digital marketing agency. And as like a freelance writer and digital marketing agency owner, I can just kind of set my own hours, but I do have most of my clients in the US, so I work Eastern Standard Time when it comes to meetings, but I go to bed in the middle of the Eastern Standard Time day. So when I wake up, I usually have emails that I need to respond to, so I'm just gonna get those out. I usually schedule them to go out at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time so that they're not in the middle of the night for my clients. So I put on a coat because it is cold in Madrid, even though it's April, and now we're gonna head out. So I just got back from my morning walk and breakfast. It was so lovely. Honestly, the little like park I went to, The Egyptian stuff was cool, but I thought the view of the city was even cooler, so that was amazing. And I love being able to be in a new city and being able to walk around and just kind of have complete control over my schedule. I've been talking a little bit about on Instagram about like freelancing and being a digital nomad, and I've gotten so many questions. So I'm actually going to be hosting a couple of free webinars. They might already be done by the time that this is up, I don't know, but if it is done, I still will have like a option where you can get the free webinar to learn how to be a freelance writer and travel the world, like as a recording instead of watching it live. But whether it's live or recorded, the link to sign up will be in the description. Again, it's a free webinar just to share with you guys kind of how I made this lifestyle work. I also found a little bookstore in the way. I love all the little bookstores in Madrid. Madrid is actually a very literary city, and next week I'll be filming a literary guide to Madrid, or like best bookstores in Madrid video, which I'm super excited about. But now we're done with all the wandering around. We actually have to do some work because doing my work for my marketing agency is how I fund all my travels. So let's go down to the common room actually and get some work done there. So it is around 2:30 p.m. now, and I'm about to head out for lunch and probably another walk because I actually was super productive in that last work session. It was only 3 hours, but I got like 6 hours of work done. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but those sessions are like the best. And yes, in case you're wondering, I am crouching on the floor right now. The room is a little bit difficult to figure out where to film. But during that work session, what I did was I edited some things for some clients. I answered some emails. I signed a contract for a new client I'm onboarding. And what else did I do? I feel like I did more than that, but that is a lot. I also worked on an influencer program for one of my new clients I just took on. And that I think is about it. But again, that's a lot of work to get done in 3 hours, so I'm super proud about that. Now I'm gonna go out, like I said, get lunch with a friend, enjoy the city, and then come back and get back to work. And just in case you're wondering, like, this whole breaking up my workday thing, it really works for me. But when you're a freelancer, you can choose however you want to do your day. So maybe you want to do it all at once, or you can do it like me, where it's like in sessions. I don't know what it is, but when I have sessions with breaks and things to look forward to in between each session, I'm much more productive, and I often end up finishing early. So it's a little bit later now. I just got back on my walk home from lunch. I was listening to my audiobook right now, which is Queen Margot by Alexander Dumas. It is absolutely fantastic. It's actually a classic written in the 1800s. It's historical fiction, not historical nonfiction. But I feel like the writing style is really similar to the writing style today. So it would be a good classic for people who haven't read a lot of classics. And I've just been really enjoying it. It's been fun being able to walk the streets of a European city while hearing about a European queen. Although she was from Navarre, which is a part of France, and not Spain, but it's still cool. And I did a little bit of work when I got home. I called a friend from back in the States, and now I am going to go on a couple of client calls. So that's the only issue really with working in Europe, is that all my clients are 6 to 9 hours behind me. So sometimes I have calls, never late at night, but up until about 10 p.m. or so I can have calls. Wednesday's my late night call too, because I'm with my Pacific time zone client, I guess if that makes sense. So we have a weekly strategy call Wednesdays, and it's 10 p.m. here in Europe, but it really isn't that bad because that still gives me enough time to go to bed and wake up at 7 a.m. and have 8 hours of sleep. I hope you enjoyed this short little day in my life in Madrid. As you can see, it's not all fun, though there is a decent amount of fun involved. And I really enjoyed the digital nomad lifestyle. If you're interested in becoming a digital nomad and want to learn more about like freelance writing, again, that webinar is going to be linked down below, and I highly recommend signing up for it. It's 100% free, and it's a great opportunity to learn more about this lifestyle and how to make it actually possible. As always, I will see you down in the comments and in the next video.